from Article 1 to Article 4. It is citizenship. In this, it is like uh, first is like the India and what is it boundary and all that, and like Goa like being amended in like what was Goa amendment, some 62 or something. Wait a second. 1962 and what amendment? Okay, 12th. So like 12th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1962. Then the Demon and Dew being the Manandiu being different, which is 1962 only, and different amendment, and Pondicherry in 1954 by your 14th Constitution Amendment Act of 1962. So just two, not two, but two government ahead. This was Daman and Diu, but Goa became earlier. Then going here for Nagaland, it is 13th Constitution Amendment Act of 1962 for Nagaland. Nagaland. Now, Daman and Diu, Goa, Daman and Diu 14th, Goa this, Nagaland this, then some part of Bangladesh by 100th Constitutional Act of 2015. This is on Article 1, and Article 1 says like what is the state, what is the country, what boundary inside of it, how we can capture it and make it our boundary and all that. Article 2 emphasizes on what can be our body and what can't be, as of like administration of existing and pre-existing and non-existing state. Supposedly if we capture I'm not doing this, but Sri Lanka we captured, then we can recall that as our part, that is in the constitution. Then article 3rd says that changing name and all that. Prominent example is Uttaranchal, UA. It became Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh. Not Uttaranchal, but was the prior one. Then this became Uttaranchal. Then this became Uttarakhand. So yeah, and Article 4 says that nothing is amendment is needed for this. It can be done by the no amendment is needed for doing this. Articles of 2 and 3, that is written as 4. Then there is citizenship, BRND, birth, registration, accusation, naturalization, and yeah, registration. Then BRAND. This is D is descent, like your descendant of your dada pardada kind of thing. Then to leave, this is RTD, and deflation. I think so. This is termination. This is rejection. Then this was from your Article 5. Article 9 means sitting on single citizenship till your Article 11. Article 10 being you can go in any country, and when you come back you can be called a citizen when you're going for study and all that, but you would not be called that if you went to Pakistan. Now 12, definition of state. 13, any article made on your fundamental right that violates your right would be called as null law. 14th being as 14th being as like 14th being as uh, there are two things in 14. This is equal equal protection, equality before law, and equal protection of law. Equality for law is negative, which is taken from British. Equal protection of law is positive, which is taken from USA. Now, Article 15 tells about what can be done on caste. No discrimination can be done on caste, religion, sex, place of birth, and all that. Uh, First is like no, like first is no state can do it. Second is no person can do it. Religion can do it. Third is like they can provide like subsidies and all that for that. Now, I'm not gonna do the whole thing here of every article because that would take a lot of time. So I'm gonna do the main articles. I'm just gonna write everything, right? So citizenship. No, citizenship. Citizenship is this one. This is like your uh, definition of a state kind of thing. You can fly like union kind of thing. U for citizenship. Then 12 till 35. Here, main importance one are like Article 16, 15, 19, 29, 30. These being only citizens can apply this fundamental right. Mm, and Article 29 is important in a sense like it talks about minority. While minority term is not defined in our constitutions, so I can't tell you much, but minorities can be based on two which linguistic and religious, and anybody can be born in a minority. It's not a thing that you are minority. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah. And to break down this 12 to 35, it is more. 12 till 14 are normal. Now from 15 till not 15, 14 till 18 equality. 19 till 22 freedom. 23 to 24 what do you call that, exploitation. 25 till 28 religious. 29 till 30 education. 31 was right to property, so it is have went to 300 article. Then till 32 till 35 is uh, remedies. This is a religious chart that you need to know. Not gonna do this whole thing for you. I'm going to DPSP. DPSP, Directive Principle of State Policies. Its theme is social, economical welfare. And DPSP article is 36. It tells about DPSP. Like it is a state meaning government, parliament, state government, linguistic, and local government. Then Article 37 tells about these DPSP are not enforceable by law. Then 38 talks about DPSP provide social, economical, and political justice. Then Article 39, it's upon directs. Then Article 40 is about Panchayati Raj. Three, four things that you need to know about Panchayati Raj. It's first of all in your 11th constitution, 11th schedule, and it is in 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act of 2000 and not 2000, 1992, and this is in DPSP Article 40, and also in 232 or something. It is also in Article. Where did I wrote it? Wait. Yeah, it is also in Article 243 A till O, and also here like something like D for Article 243 D is for like reservation and all that. Then H is for tax and all that. Like, yeah, you can remember that also. And Article 40 of Panchayati Raj in this Rajasthan was the first state to apply Panchayati Raj in their constitutional body. And if I could find that page, where did I left it? Like, I've written there in which year they did that. Okay, I found it. It is in 2nd October, Gandhi Jayanti of 1959. Then 41 is like for education. public assistant and basic need kind of thing. Then Article 42 is for maturation leave. 43 is state shall secure living wages, living wages, and standard of living. So, like, if the state is not providing you standard of living, you can't go on a court and just file a case on them. This is prohibited according to Article 37 here. Mhm. 43A X talks about 43 article is basically industry kind of thing. 43 of A talks about management of industrial worker, management of industries and their workers. Then 43 of B. So like if you know like ninth part goes from 9A, then 9B. Panchayati Raj municipality. This is cooperative society. And this cooperative society is according to 97th Constitutional Amendment Act of 2011. 44 is what happened. 44 is UCC, Uniform Civil Code. 45 is provision for child and core and education. And 45, this is 62 Constitutional Amendment Act of 2011. Not 2011, it is 2, I think so. 2002, yeah. This talks about children from 6 to, I think so. Children from the age of 6 till 14 or something have to go to school. 47th, duty of state to raise the standard of living. 48, organization and agriculture of animal is husbandry. 48 is animal husbandry. 4 का 2. डरी है डेरी नहीं. Protection of environment, 49. International peace security is 51. And 51 of A is fundamental duties. Then which 11th is also 62nd of 90, no, 2002. Then going to 52 till 62. This is for president, not president, prime. No, president, sorry. So to remember this, is pretty easy. Preem, track, come in, come in time. Now COI, come in time. President, executive power of president. How do you spell executive? Executive power of president. Then election of president, in which only the elected, not nominated, only elected members of Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and State Legislative Assembly, and Delhi. Delhi, and what else is there? Delhi and Pondicherry. Pondicherry by a 70th Constitution Amendment Act of 1992. 70th of 1992, Delhi and Pondicherry. Then this is manner of election. This is done by proportionate representative of single transferable vote. Then TR is tenure. Then E is, I think, so eligibilization of election, which for president starts from 35 year plus. Then Q is qualification of president. C is condition of holding the president office. Then O is oath and affirmation. And this oath and affirmation to president is done by Chief Justice of India. If not, then higher Supreme Court judge. Then if that also is not there, then the lower one. So Chief Justice of India does the oath and affirmation for president. Not does, but is done like in, what do you call that, in presence of like Chief Justice of India. If not, then higher Supreme Court judge, and then if not, then lower. Then I is impeachment of president. Then time for holding office of president and all that. Now, vice president we are going to. So 52 till 62 was president. Now 63 till 70 is vice president. So first one talks about vice president would be there, 63. 64 talks about he being the ex office chairman. This ex office chairman mean he is vice president too. Also, he is the chairman of Rajya Sabha. This is what ex office chairman mean. And then 65th is the election of vice president. In this, the elected and nominated both members comes. Now, election of president here, in like how there is was what do you call that? The manner of president was there at 52, 53, 54, 55th, 55th. It talks about manner of election of president. Here, the manner is not talked about as separate article, but it is only talked about in the election one, which is 65. So 55 to 65, just 10 jump. If you know the president one, then that would be helpful. So at election, there is proportionate representative of single transferable vote. Proportionate representation is total population, which I think so. Bihar was at the max at 2011, then Maharashtra something, as India population density being 382. So this population, total population upon total MLA into 1 by 1,000. This is proportion representation. Single transferable is like supposedly these are the candidate one, two, three. These are the people who are voting A, B, C, and D. So A would not just vote one person; he would rank them. So supposedly he's given one, two, three. He gave them three, two, one. So this guy won. 65th is your what? Uh, the like if the president is going on honeymoon or something, then vice president comes up and takes his job. That is 65, and 66 is that election of man or manner. Then vice president is term. Then 67th is your tenure, being 5 year only. No impeachment here. That's only in the president, and impeachment is taken by the USA. Then 68th talks about relation or what is this? Education of vice president. Okay, you are removing him in the education one. 69th is oath and affirmation. For president, it was done by Chief Justice of India. If not them, then Supreme Court judge or something like that. For vice president, it is done by president only. Not done, but here in present of president. 70 is discharging of the contingency. Parliament can make such provision, and Vice President will take the seat. So 52, 62, President, 63, 70, Vice President. 71 is if some problem is in the election, then the final judges would be Supreme Court. 72 talks about pardoning power, and first is pardon to like completely off kind of thing. Then commutation, in this like reducing the punishment. Then remission is also kind of a same thing. Then respite is important in a sense because this is given as like a Reshma kind of thing, you remember. So she need medical care. So in this like health basis, the punishment is reduced according to article 72. Then reprieve means temporarily hold deprived. Okay. Then going on, 73rd, this talks about extent of union executive power. So, can be given to state or center by parliament. So, like union uh, executive power can be given to any state or center and all that. 74 is important as it talks about council of minister, this being Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, plus prime minister when they give advice to president, then this advice is binding. And this is according to 44th Constitution Amendment Act of 1978 to 1978, remembering if you know the 42nd Constitution Amendment Act of 1976, which is in your part 4A and 14A, I think so. Then you would know. Uh, yeah, this is the whole thing here. 75th talks about as of like prime minister is appointed by president, and the prime minister plus president appoints the council of minister. Now, council of minister collectively responsible to your house of people, and singularly it is responsible to your president as well as single member. And in this only they talks about like uh, if there is supposedly like 15th person or this 15th person of the member in the Lok Sabha, then the decision can also be said as true. So like the total number in this is 550, so 55 plus 20 27.5 something like that, add those member. Now 76 also important, attorney general. Attorney general is like advocate of country, kind of, you can say. Like if some international matter is there, then he would go. And this guy, attorney general, is in a sense the highest law officer, in a sense, like you know how people say IAS, IPS. This is the king, he is the highest law officer. Now attorney general is there, highest law officer. Now president appoints him. He is qualified to be judge of the Supreme Court to become this. Attorney General shall hold office during the pleasure of President and shall receive remuneration. Now, Attorney General is not a like permanent kind of government person. He can do his own work, and also he can do the government work. He is not like you know how you people like in different posts they say don't hold any post of profit. He can do that. Now secretary general is like his subordinate who helps in all that, but he is not a constitutional body. Then 77th is for business as lucky number, I remember as that. 78 is like council of minister is here plus president is here, sorry, prime minister. Now whatever happens in council of minister, president knows while he sit in that. Sorry, prime minister knows that. Now the prime minister tells this everything to the president. Now 79th, which is very important, which talks about like this: Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, then prime minister, sorry, president. What I'm saying. So 79 talks about uh, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, then president. These three guys makes the whole constitution of India. Okay. Now 80 talks about Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha being there are only 250 members, out of which 238 are elected through the public, then 12 are nominated by the president, and this is taken from Irish government. Now some states which have only one seats in this is Goa, Sikkim, Meghalaya. And fun fact, in 2011 census, Sikkim has the lowest population, and in Nagaland was shown as population was decreasing actually there. Now 81st, which is Lok Sabha. Lok Sabha is what Lok Sabha, which is House of People. These are the people who we actually vote for. Now there are total 550 members here, and earlier in the constitution there were two members who were elected, but now they are removed according to Constitution Amendment Act of 104 of 2019, as they were of Indo, sorry, Anglo Indian community. They were like Britishers kind of persons. They are actually, not were.
छोटू तो खाएगा नहीं खाएगा मैं दूध और मैं उनको नमक पराठा बना के दे दे ठीक है पराठा खाएगा दूध के साथ जैम के
Then 90 talk about vacation of registration and normal chairperson and this vacation of registration. Oh, this is of what? 98 years of secretarians who actually are the brain of the constitution. They work on that. Then 100 and of two is anti-deflation law. And anti-deflation law is like, supposedly you are the guy who joined the Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, and you joined as a singular person. You know now how there is a other party who is get votes. So you joined as singular. Now you are trying to join one of these guys. Then according to anti-deflation law 102nd of second article, you would be terminated from your position if you join them, because that's not allowed. You are joined as a singular person, people liked you as a single person, so you can't join any other person, any other party. 108, joint sitting taken from Australia. Joint sitting is held on basis of bill. When bill gets stuck and both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha is not able to make decision, then president comes and tells them to make the whole decision quick fast. And joint sitting has only happened three times in Indian history. First is dowry 1960, then banking service 1977, then prevention of terrorism 2002. Now, bill labs is an important thing that is not asked in the normal examination, but a little tough, I would say. But bill labs basically means like this only happens in two condition. If these not these two, then it doesn't happen. So first is Lok Sabha is making the bill. While it is making the bill, you know how Lok Sabha get dissolved, so it get dissolved. It's called dissoluted. So then the bill will lapse, right? Second is Lok Sabha made the bill, give it to Rajya Sabha for review, which is 14 days or something like that. During this period, if Lok Sabha get dissolved, then the bill dissolves, bill lapse. Other than these two, nothing happens. Nothing is there. Not bill would not lapse other than these two conditions. Then money bill 110 article, annual financial budget 112, then 117 of 1 and 3 for finance and all those bill. Then governor start from 153. Governor is appointed by the president and it works in the pleasure of president. The governor 153 appointed by president and works in the pleasure of president too. So 153 is this. Then 124 is Supreme Court. Then 214 is High Court. Supreme Court writ jurisdiction is under Article 32. For High Court, it is 226. We use collegium, which is Chief Justice of India plus 4 judges right now in case of removal of a judge. Yeah. Then Balwant Rai Committee, which is three tier, village panchayat, block, district, and Article 40 DPSP, 2nd October Rajasthan, first state to have Panchayati Raj, then Andhra Pradesh at 59. Then Ashok Mehta Committee 1977, two tier Panchayati Raj. Then GK Rao Committee, relation and Panchayati and municipality, working on constitution of relation and panchayat within municipality. Then LM Singhvi Committee, Singhvi, so it gave the constitutional status to your Panchayati Raj in 1986. Now Thagan Committee, it is for women reservation and seat and state finance commission and all that. Then Gadhil Committee 1988 and direct election and all that. Now I want to see one thing. फाइनेंस कमेटी आर्टिकल 280 280 में फाइनेंस 2 8 10 बन गई हम 10 का फाइनेंस करेंगे 1000 का अरविंद पानाजी इज द 16th फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर राइट नाउ 280 नागालैंड मिजोरम एंड मेघालय MMN 280 and the state finance committee have 5 members, one as the head and 4 are the other member, and these judges need to be other high court, has special knowledge of finance account, widen experiences financial matter and administration and all that. Grants and receive and all that. Then first finance minister was KC Nayoji. KC Nioji. And right now it is this is first, and 16th is your Arvind Panaji. Arvind Panagari. $165 is your for Advocate General. And I think I even told you that. Where did my pen go? So like it is like this: 76 for Attorney General, then 165 is Advocate General. Advocate General is appointed by the governor. It's work in the pleasure of governor too, but Attorney General works in the president and appointed by president and works in the pleasure of president. Election Commission is 324. Article Election Commission, then Finance Commission 280, Panchayati Raj 240, 243, I think so. Panchayati Raj. Yeah. Yeah, done. Whole polity done. Whole polity done under 47 minutes.